Right, Shalom, brothers. First of all, I want to give all praise, all thanks and praises to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And we once more back on the streets again to condemn this damn devil and to wake up the elect. You know, through the will and power of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. I want to give all glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, thanks and praises. You understand? Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. For putting the spirit on us to come okay and bring out the truth. Right? So we are about to begin with that. I got a little allergies there. Every time these flowers and things come out. I never had allergies before, but since I come to Europe, I've been having it like every summer. Not all the time, for maybe the last one, maybe a week, or sometimes a week and a half, you know. Depending, you know. So, without more to say, you know, we are here, you know, we start always at 12, finish at 6, down here in Rotterdam, in Holland, you know, in the Netherlands, and yeah. So with that, we're just gonna jump right into it, you know, because that's how it's going down. And double honors to the elders of GMS, guidance and protection, and all you brothers, you know, that are there. You know, blessings from the Most High, you know, guidance and protection, and make sure that y'all keep strong in this truth and keep bringing out this word, you know, because we are at the end time now, you know. You can see the whole world is seeing that it's being manifest, you know. So, but just the heathens, they're not going to understand it, you understand? Because the heathens, they're just heathens, you know, they're just heathen. What can you say about them? You understand? They're nobody, you know, they just spit, you know. Like you just spit on the ground, just look at it, look to see what they're going to, what it's going to say. That's how this heathen are, they're nobody. So the heathens will just continue being a bunch of heathens, doing wicked. You understand? They don't want us in power, they're our enemies. So they're not going to go down without a fight. So that's why the Lord got to give us spiritual power to take them down. You understand? Right. Right now we're going to start off, right? I'm a Hebrew Israelite, right? And according to the Bible, from the tribe of Simeon, and according to the Bible, there's a big deception going on in the world, right? And that deception is that all you heathens, right? That all you heathens, you so-called reporters, them, y'all going into slavery, you know that? We all secret Illuminati, y'all Bilderbergs, and y'all Rothschilds, and all your satanic worship, your music industry, all you damn white crackers are going into slavery, right? For deceiving the whole world. Go put on your newspaper, right? Like I was saying, right? So basically, the people who you see on this side here are the last 12 tribes of Israel, the real Israelites according to the Bible. There's a big deception going around the world. Well, and the whole world is covered by a big deception, right? And the big deception is that they are against these people who you see here on this board, which are the true Hebrew Israelites, right? Not them so-called people in the land of Israel. They are Edomites, okay? They're imposters. You so-called white people put yourself as God, when God, the Most High, is a black man, right? You paint yourself as Jesus when Jesus is a black man, Yahushua, right? And all you white people are the devil according to the Bible, okay? Right. So I'm here, you know, to bring out this truth to whom my people be. You know, trying to wake them up that Judah is the Negroes in America. The ones that you see locked up in prison and singing and dancing, that's the tribe of Judah, which is the Negroes in America, right? Benjamin, which is the West Indies, right, which is in the Caribbean, rapping music, reggae music, dance hall. That's Benjamin right there. Benjamin started rapping like a wolf, right? We got Levi, which is the Haitians in the Dominican Republic, right? Then we have Ephraim, which are the Puerto Ricans, right? He's fruitful, right? We have Simeon, which is that my tribe, Dominican Republic, where I'm from, right? That's my tribe. We got Zebulon, which is Guatemala to Panama, right? Zebulon shall be a heaven of ships, right? A heaven of ships, so basically that's the Panama Canal. They always have a traffic of ships going back and forth, right? We have Manasseh. Manasseh, the Cuban, made to forget. That's why you see the Cubans, and back there in Cuba, they don't have nothing new, old cars, old buildings. Everything is old, you understand? So, you know what I mean? It's made to forget. Right? We have Gad, which is the North American Indian, right? Right? A troop shall overcome him, right? Troop, Gad. That's why you see they don't have no rights. They don't have no rights for land, for house, for nothing. They're basically possessed by the so-called Edomites, the so-called devil. As you can see, it's all prophecy, you know? Right? Now I say let me continue. Reuben, which is the Seminole Indians, right? You always see him all around the fire, always singing, you know, trumping hitting that beat, that drum, right? Where they're always wearing fringes, right? We have Naphtali, which is Argentina, right? We have Asher, which is Colombia to Uruguay, in Brazil, right? The Brazilians, right? And we have Issachar, which is the last tribe, which is the Mexicans, which means he's hired, right? That's why you see all the Mexicans in a corner looking for a job. The white man, they lock them up, at the end of the law, they end up still freeing them. What's up, man? You from Curaçao? You from Curaçao? You're Israelite, I'm from South Benjamin. Alright. Like I was saying, right? Yeah. So that's how it is, right? So I'm here, right, to bring out this truth, you know? Right? Because Israel always going off. You understand? 3 and 19. Israel always going off. And the Lord is sending his prophet to bring back his people, the elect, right? And the 144,000, so there's great judgment could come upon the earth. But guess what? World War III is coming. That's going to be the end of your so-called white people rulership, right? Because this is your kingdom, you so-called white people, your Edomites, according to the Bible. And your kingdom now is over. It's going down now. You're at your last end. Right? You're at your last end. You done took the whole world, right? You stole America, you stole Europe, you stole Africa, right? You stole Australia, you stole the Caribbean, right? You stole Latin America, right? So yeah. All you white people are Edomites according to the Bible. And you are the serpent. You're the old serpent in the Garden of Eden. Right? So the Lord is telling Israel, turn back, you backsliding daughter. Right? Right? And it says, Jeremiah 3 and 19. And it says, but I said, how shall I put thee among the children and give thee a pleasant land? Verse 19. It says, but I said, how shall I put thee among the children and give thee a pleasant land, a godly heritage of the host of nations? I say, thou call me my father and shall not turn away from me. I think we got our wrong scripture there. Till 25, yeah. And I keep on saying, right? I will read that again. It says, Jeremiah 3 and 19. But I say, how shall I put thee among the children and give thee a pleasant land, O godly heritage of the host of nations? Right? But it's talking about Israel. And I say, thou shalt call me my father and shalt turn away from me. Surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so shall ye deal treacherously with me, O house of Israel, saith the Lord. right? Because the Israelites is gone a whoring. They're gone after the other gods, worshiping white Jesus. When the Lord is when the so-called Jesus is a black man, Yahweh Shai, right? It said, surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so have dealt treacherously with me, O house of Israel. So have you dealt treacherously with me, O ye house of Israel. Right? Said the Lord. Right? Because Israel, they don't know who to be right now. They're into Islam. They're into Hinduism. Right? They're in church worshiping the white man as God. They're gone a whoring. Right? It says, return ye backsliding children, and I will heal you. Return ye backsliding children, and I will heal your backsliding. Right? The Lord said, return ye backsliding children. The Lord is calling out to you Israelites to return to the Most High, to who you really are. Right? And y'all look like y'all from the Caribbean. Y'all from the Caribbean? Where y'all from? See, that's Israel. Israel doesn't want to hear. That's why I said, the Lord said, return. It says here, return ye backsliding children, and I will heal your backsliding. Behold, we come unto thee, for thou art the Lord our power. Right? So that's what I'm here, coming for our people, but they're just going about walking because they don't know anything. Right? The Lord is sending his prophets to wake up his people and to condemn this world. Right? But Israel is a backsliding people. Right? That's why only the 1/3 and the 144,000 was going to be delivered in this round. What's up, man? You good? Right, why you call this he good? Oh, there's only the Most High is only the one that's good. My bad, Salaka. Right? Return ye backsliding children, and I will heal your backsliding. Behold, we come unto thee, for thou art of the Lord, thou art of our Lord, power. Right? Right? And it says, truly in vain is salvation. Salakia. Truly in vain is salvation hope far from the hills, right? And from the multitude of mountains. Truly, the Lord our power is the salvation of Israel. For shame hath devoured our labors of our fathers from our youth. Their flocks and their herds, their sons and their daughters. Right? Because the Lord brought us in such a condition that now these heathens have devoured us. Right? And you so-called white people going into slavery very soon. Right? We lay down our shame and our confusion cover us. Right? Because right now we have confusion of faces as well. Some people look like white people as well, or look like this Muslim because they mix among the nations. But to us, confusion of faces even unto this day. Right? We lie down in our shame, right? Because it's a shame right now that we're in slavery as well under this nation. Right? Having these so-called dogs, dirty ass dogs over us. Right? It's them Edomites. Right? Now you so-called white people is the devil according to the Bible. And y'all going into slavery. Them Edomites. Right? We lie down in our shame and our confusion cover us. For we have sinned against the Lord our power. We and our fathers from our youth even unto this day, and have not obeyed the voice of the Lord our power. Right? The reason why our people brought down so low, right, is because the Lord brought them in a lower state. Right? The Lord brought my people in a very low state. Right? And that's why you heathens are over us now. But you heathens are going into slavery very soon. Your kingdom is almost up. Okay? All you heathens are going into slavery. Okay? Anyways. We lie down in our shame and our